Hello, this is Aaron Collins of the TransAlien Tea, standing here with Micah Bella. What are you being nominated for here at the NAACP Image Awards?
For the book Glory, made by Creative Soul. I narrated the book.
You narrated the book?
Yeah, narrated the book. Yeah.
All right. So what was it like? How did you get that role? Tell me more about it.
Well, previously, she was a photographer for me, so I've always kind of knew her since I was like very, very little. And it was my first time narrating a book, which was really cool, and it was just an amazing experience overall.
And what's the name of the book again? Is it a children's book?
Glory. Yeah, it's a children's book. It's adapted children's stories, actually.
All right. And just so you know, I think they picked the right person. You have like a childlike spirit. You almost look like a child yourself.
Yeah, I'm actually 14, so yeah. Thank you.
No, thank you. You're welcome. And thank you. And I wish you the best.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
This is Aaron Collins with the TransAlien Tea here at the 55th Annual NAACP Awards with the lovely Michelle Barnwell. She's the showrunner of the show called
High on the Hog, How African American Cuisine Transformed America.
That's amazing. That's powerful. Tell us, how did you come across this project? What was your motivation?
So I did not create this project, but this project is based on the book written by Dr. Jessica B. Harris, who has for a very, very long time, a long career as a culinary anthropologist, a brilliant mind from that book, the series was adapted.
That's awesome. I'm glad you described it the way you did, because people tend to forget that we did contribute to America. I mean,
we really did. We did. We've been here. Been here and still here. That's right.
Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
God bless. 5th Annual NAACP Image Awards. I'm standing here with the lovely Jessica Michaela.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. You're looking lovely today. So what are you being nominated for?
I am being nominated for Outstanding Performance in a Short Form Series.
Short form. It's funny you should say short form. That's what a lot of people are doing now. Is it easier for you?
I'm fine with anything, to be honest. Work is work. I'm just happy to be in front of the camera.
Awesome. Well, so tell me a little bit more about the character you play. What do you do?
I play Paris in Project CC, and she's a black scientist, y'all. We don't get a lot of those. She is smart and black, and she in a nice house, and she discovered cloning, and she has to deal with the loss of her best friend who passed away by cancer. So I'm not gonna spoil nothing because I want you guys to watch it, but.
Definitely. I'm glad you said that, because you're right. Now we're not really. There's not enough images of us as scientists or professors, anything like that. So I'm glad that you're bringing that back for us. And plus, you're an inspiration for little girls everywhere who I'm sure are looking up to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What's the name of the show again?
Project CC, and it's on Disney Plus.
Project CC on Disney Plus. Y'all look out for it. She coming up. This is Aaron Collins with the TransAlien Tea, standing here with the lovely Emily Sankofa, the other black girl, right?
Yes, the composer for The Other Black Girl.
All right. So tell me, how did you come across that role? Come across that position as a composer, because we don't see too many black composers.
Yeah, and you don't see too many black women doing it either. But there are more of us out here than you may think. But I've been a musician all my life, and it really stemmed from a professor basically telling me, like, you have a really cinematic sound. You should investigate what this looks like for you. And so from there, I just pursued film scoring and film music, and one thing led to another. You score small projects, and things keep building on top of another, and here I am today.
I'm glad you said that, because music really sets the tone for any kind of project. And as far as like composers is concerned, most of the composers we've seen have been white males. But to see somebody that, for one thing, you look like just a down home girl, like next door, like okay, ATL, all right, that's what's up then. And I'm sure people would never guess that. Like most people want to be, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a fashion designer. You're a composer.
Yes.
I mean, and you get to break that down and tell us what you do. I mean, so. When the project came about, how did you get in contact with the people? Did they call you, or what's the deal?
Yeah, so at this level, it's really about relationships with either directors, showrunners, but also our agents play a huge role in building the bridge between the studios, the showrunners, and any collaborators that we may not know about. But it's just a matter of that, relationships and leveraging your team to help build connections to be a part of projects that are meaningful to you, the story is meaningful to you, and it's something that you can make your most impact and raise to your highest potential.
That's what's up. Well, congratulations on your nomination, and hope to see more like you, because you're definitely one of the images that our young black girls need to look up for inspiration and building up their self-esteem. You're one of those trailblazers.
Thank you so much. And I have a lot of work out. So you guys look me up, check that out. Check out 3 Ways on Hulu. That's a good one. Don't watch it around the kids.
3 Ways on Hulu. Okay, y'all heard that, right? Tell them kids to go to bed.
You know what? And I also have another project here. So Project CC is a part of the season 2 Disney Launchpad series, and I scored Project CC out of that. So even that one's nominated for another category, but I participated in that project as well. So check that out. If you have kids, check that out as well.
One thing you should say that because we just got through also interviewing Jessica Michaela too.
Yes,
so all right.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So she was the star in the project that I was on. So yes.
Project CC got you.
Absolutely.
And Project CC and the other one, and the other black girl.
Yes.
That's what's up.
So much.
All right.
Thank y'all so much.
Brother, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm all right. This is Aaron Collins with TransAlien Tea. I'm standing here with the legend himself, Carl Anthony Payne.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
I'm good. No, I was just saying, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing well. So, what are you nominated for? What project you got coming?
It's a long title, and I keep messing it up. Best Supporting Actor in a made-for-TV limited series movie or something. Hold on. Haley, let me see this thing. Let me get it right. I'm going to say it right once. Okay. Outstanding Supporting Actor in a television movie, limited series, or dramatic special. Wow. Yeah, that part.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on your nomination. I'm glad to see you here, man. Once again, you're a legend.
Bruh, from your lips to God's ears, okay? I'm just doing my thing. I'm just moving where he tell me to go. That's it.
That's right, man. I mean, he's come a long way, man. Cockroach, The Cole. You played some iconic characters.
I got more. There's more coming. Yeah. He keeps putting us where we're supposed to be. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy to be here. Glad to be recognized and by my peers. You know, by us. We got to celebrate us. That's what this is all about. So, yeah.
That's right, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Cooley High, different world. How Stella got her groove. This brother needs no introduction, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. This is the legend, Glynn Turman. How you doing, sir?
Brother, I'm well. How's yourself?
I'm doing well. What are you being nominated for, and what you got coming out?
Well, I'm nominated for Best Supporting Actor in the motion picture Rustin.
Okay.
And I'm very proud and happy to be a part of the Obama's production, Higher Ground. This is their first narrative film in their production company. And so that's what's happening.
Man, that is awesome. I mean, I consider you, sir, to be a legend. As you know, I mentioned your first film, Cooley High. That was man.
Well, Larry Jacobs and I were just together yesterday, where we were in the ATL, and the Congressional Black Caucus gave us proclamations together, and that was a wonderful, wonderful event. So Larry's doing well, and I'm doing okay.
That's awesome, man. Once again, congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you. Don't forget to see my documentary, The Legend of Glynn Turman, on Peacock.
The Legend of Glynn Turman on Peacock. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, brother.
Aaron Collins of TransAlien Tea, standing here with the producer and the director of
the Misty Copeland Film Flower.
Misty Copeland Film Flower. Tell us more about it.
So it's a 28-minute short film It tells the story of Oakland, California, and the housing and gentrification issues that are happening there. And a lot of it, there's no dialogue, so it's told through movement and dance. And you see just a beautiful representation of people of color dancing on screen and moving on screen and storytelling in a way that's super unique but is necessary.
Awesome. And I heard of the situation in Oakland. It's dismal.
Yeah, so I used to live in Oakland myself, and I think particularly post-pandemic, the city is really struggling with the housing crisis. And so a large part of our film is talking about the housing crisis and the people who are unhoused with empathy in a way that brings light to the issue and really humanizes the people who are facing houselessness.
That's interesting you should say that. I appreciate y'all doing it because that's something I can kind of relate to. I mean, and not to mention with gentrification, the whole face of what we know is changing.
Yep, absolutely. We actually use one of the characters in the film plays Misty's character, Rose's mother, and she's suffering from dementia. And we use that as a parallel to say, what you go through when you're going through dementia is exactly what a city or a town goes through during gentrification. You're wiping away history, you're wiping away memory, you're wiping away culture and the past. And so that was a really powerful metaphor that we used in the film because it's happening all around us across America.
Well, congratulations on your nomination, and thank you all for bringing this topic to issue. We need to know more about it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Aaron Collins with the TransAlien Tea, standing here with the creators of the 2121 podcast. They're going to tell us who they are.
Yes, we're the 2121 podcast. We're available now on all streaming platforms where you can listen to your podcast. And we're happy to be here, our first nomination.
Congratulations on all you all's nominations. Would any of y'all like to say anything?
So first of all, we'd like to thank all of our supporters, anyone who's voted for us, anyone who has streamed our podcast. We thank you guys so much, anyone who will stream it. Yeah. So everyone, we're so grateful, and we will say that 1,000 times, thank you so much. And so.
Yeah, and we all do this all independently without any big studio help. So just a shout out to all the independent creators out there because this is testament right here that if you get some of your friends together that have some talent, you can make things happen.
Absolutely. And I'll say shout out to all of our parents for instilling in us the wisdom and life to be here, and then also just shout out to our crew here. I don't think any of us would have been here without the other, and this is just proof and testament to that.
Yeah, just shout out to everybody for supporting us, friends, family. We don't take it for granted for 1 second. So thank you, everybody.
I don't know if you all said it or not, but one more time for everyone, where can we find the 2121 podcast?
You can find it on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Audible, anywhere you stream a podcast, you can find 2121.
YouTube. Yes, YouTube. Check us out.
Yeah, and it's the word 21 and the number 21. And we're going to be the only people that pop up.
And there you have it, everybody.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
How are you?
I'm all right.
That's good.
This is Aaron Collins with the TransAlien Tea, standing here with my man, Avon Courtney. Tell us some more about your project, Avon.
1001. It was, I think it was a monumental piece for me. It was also one of the biggest, opportunities that I had, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Well, congratulations on your nomination. You don't get a chance to see too many young black actors such as yourself doing something positive, and man, keep up the good work.
I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Aaron. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is Aaron Collins with the TransAlien Tea. I'm standing here with the cute Mila Davis-Kent, saw the film Creed 3. Tell us, how did you come about being nominated in the film?
You know what? Really, I would just say, if I look back at who helped me, I would say my family and Michael B. Jordan. That, as well as Tessa Thompson, have helped me so much on this journey. Michael B. Jordan, he got nominated as well for Best Director for this film, and I got nominated for the same film because of him. So he has a lot to do with how I was taught to adjust my lines, improve how I played my character. A lot of thank you to Michael B. Jordan and this new experience.
You know, it's interesting that those two actors played your parents because you do actually look like Tessa Thompson. You know, she's a beautiful actress, and you favor her.
Isn't that funny? That's right. It just happened to be that way.
Well, congratulations. You are an inspiration to me, and you're going to go on to do great things.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. She's standing here with my man, Aaron Kingsley. Tell us what you're nominated for.
I'm nominated for Best Outstanding Actor under the age of 16.
All right, and what's the name of the show you're in?
Huh?
What's the name of your show?
Oh, 1001.
1001. Okay, what do you do on there? What is your character?
You said what? What did you say?
What is your character on the show?
Oh, my character is 6-year-old Terry, and his character is like, he just wants to find the right person to be with him.
That's what's up. Well, you know what? Congratulations on your nomination. You're going to go on to do great things. There y'all have it, y'all. Aaron Kingsley, and we got the same name. My name is Aaron. His name is Aaron. All right, let's do it. Yes, sir. And standing here with the lovely Quan Latif Hill. You're a producer. Tell me, what have you been nominated for?
Yep, I'm so excited to be here for the nomination for Outstanding Society Culture Podcast, something like that. For a podcast, More Than That with Gia Peppers, which premiered on Radio 1 and podcasts, wherever you listen to those. But this is the third season. It's been 3 amazing seasons, but this one, we got the nomination, so very excited to be here. I was the showrunner for this season, so very instrumental in like shaping the content, being a part of, and in collaboration with the amazing team, including Gia Peppers, the executive producer, so definitely excited to be nominated, especially by the NAACP Image Awards.
Congratulations. We don't see too many producers who look like us, and definitely female producers who look like us doing these things, and you doing something positive in the community, and I want to congratulate you on your nomination.
Thank you so much. Such a pleasure. I mean, like you said, as a woman and a producer of color, it's often not a lot of us in the room, and sometimes when you are there, you're timid, you're not sure of yourself. And so for me, coming on to this project in particular, it was a ton of women of color, you know, from South Asian descent, from Black American descent, from African descent. So you really had that feeling of, I can speak up, I can be myself. And that's why it's important for us as a collective to continue creating, but also creating space for each other. This podcast was one of those for me. You know, More Than That with Gia Peppers is set up in a space that is sponsored by Dentsu, who's kind of like branded content sponsor, but then also through TV One, Urban One, 1X Studios. So a family of folks that came together to make this from all different backgrounds and diversity, but able to shine a light on each of us and let us all be great storytellers.
That's awesome. One more time, tell us where we can find your project.
Yep, so it's More Than That with Gia Peppers. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can listen, but it's also on Radio 1.
And there you have it, folks. Quan Latif Hill, and doing positive things in the community.
Positive things in the community.
Here with Nina Parker and Kevin on stage. Tell us, what are you all nominated for? What's your project?
We're actually hosting. We're hosting the luncheon.
For tonight. So yeah, that's why we're here, to celebrate everybody else.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
Well, congratulations, and appreciate you all looking out for us. I mean, thank you very much. Y'all go on. You too.
Have a good one.
Standing here with the lovely
Tamisa Sanyika.
Going to tell us about our project.
So I am the executive producer and director of a digital series called I Was a Soul Train Dancer. So it's a series that we highlight all of the most recognized and well-known soul train dancers from the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
All right, you're looking at someone who actually grew up watching Soul Train. Don Cornelius he's a trailblazer.
He was, and you know, that show was very significant, and the dancers are what made that show really, but we never knew who they were. You know, we didn't have, so I wanted to create this series and give them an identity so people know exactly, because we always identified them by like that tall guy that pointed, the Asian lady with the long hair. So, you know, I've been telling these people stories, and you find out a lot of interesting things, and then a lot of celebrities got their start dancing on Soul Train too.
I agree. One of my favorite parts of the show was when they would take the words and form the song. That was probably my favorite part.
Oh, the scramble board. A little secret they used to tell everybody before they did it.
See, for all y'all millennials, y'all don't know nothing about Soul Train. See, that was during our time.
Well, actually, Soul Train went off the air in 2006, so some millennials will know about Soul Train.
Wait, did you say 2006?
Came on in 1971 and went off the air in 2006.
See, 71, that was the year I was born. So, okay, all right.
So, if people want to watch it, we're going into our 7th season. You can go on BET's YouTube channel and just type in "I was a Soul Train dancer."
You got it. Congratulations on nomination. Here with the beautiful, the lovely Ron E. Banks.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning. And it's even better now that you're standing here.
I received that. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, what are you nominated for, and what is it that you do? What show are you on?
I am here nominated for Lawman Bass Reeves. I play the young matriarch of the Bass Reeves family, Jenny Reeves, and David Oyelowo plays Bass Reeves. So he and I and Demi Singleton and Dennis Quaid and Donald Sutherland head up that show, and we are nominated, and I'm very, very happy for that. Yeah.
That's a pretty serious cast right there. I know who quite a few of those guys are, and man, congratulations, someone like you to be on it.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm thankful to NAACP Image Awards for recognizing our work. I'm happy to be here in representation of the big family that made it possible. It was a long 6 months in Fort Worth, Texas, but it's a beautiful story to be told, and of the legendary lawman and black cowboy culture, which is so deeply embedded in our own culture. But we expand that world, and for 8 episodes we take you on a ride. So I'm happy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know who Bass Reeves was. He was a black marshal, and
yes, first black deputy marshal of the West. First, yep.
That's right. But the Bass Reeves was around that with people like Bill Pickett and.
Right. Bill Pickett. It's funny. We went to the Bill Pickett Rodeo as a part of my research for the show, it's a wonderful legacy. Bill Pickett Rodeo, I think, just turned maybe 50 years old or something like that, maybe 30 years old. I'm very happy for that. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your nomination. I'm glad to see more beautiful sisters like you being represented.
Thank you. I received that. The representation is important. The fullness of who we are to be seen and reflected back to us is important, and I'm happy to be a part of that legacy. Yeah.
And you're also another positive image for our young black girls to look up to.
I received that. I appreciate that, and I have a lot of young people in my life, and it does matter. I looked up to a lot of people that will be here tonight, and I look forward to giving them a big hug. So I'm happy to be a part of the legacy of storytelling. Yeah.
And there y'all have it, y'all. This is Ron E. Banks. See someone to look out for. Y'all better treat it right. I'm going to come looking for you.
Amen. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Aaron Collins with the TransAlien Tea, standing here with the Q and ESWA Jeffries. What are you being nominated for?
I'm being nominated for the show Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Okay, I think I heard of that show. What is your role? What do you do on that show?
So I play Annabeth Chase. She's the daughter of Athena. Percy Jackson is a Greek mythology series about a kid named Percy Jackson who finds out that he is a half-blood, which means that he is half mortal and half god. Mortal, which means half human. He comes to find out that he is the son of Poseidon, and he has to go on a quest to find the stolen lightning bolt. That the lightning bolt is, the thing that is claimed by Zeus. So he has to go on a quest with his 2 friends, Annabeth and Grover. And Grover is a satyr, which is half human and half goat. They go on a quest to find the lightning bolt, and that's what happens.
Wow, that's a lot of information. And you know what? The fact that you're on this show, you don't see too many us represented in anything having to do with Greek mythology. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, and congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
There y'all have it. Look out. Standing here with Brittany Nicole of Abbott Elementary. I gotta say, Abbott Elementary is cleaning up. I mean, y'all doing the thing. I mean, y'all doing it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to have people recognize our hard work. I think it is a direct result of how passionate we are about the show, telling jokes, and about talking to people about what it's like to be an educator in America.
And I'm glad you said that, because education is key, and especially for people who look like us. because we need to see more positive images in the field of education. And I get it, with Ivy Elementary, tackling the subject that it tackles, but you're part of an ensemble cast and crew, and I mean, I'm proud of you all. I mean, Quinta, I mean, she did it. She did a number. She knew what she was doing, and the role you play on there. Tell us more about it.
So I am one of the writers. I'm a supervising producer on the show for season 3. So I'm just really there every single day, breaking these storylines, trying to help Quinta bring her vision to life, and trying to make sure that we're putting out scripts that honor the talent of our crew and amazing cast.
That's important. Quinta did a great job hiring you, and definitely, I mean, congratulations on your nomination. I mean, you're gonna join the Annals of History and join some great people. I mean, Brittany Nichols, y'all, baby, don't sleep on her. Don't sleep, y'all know what's up.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm trying to win number 2. I won last year, trying to get number 2.
Number 2.
All right,
why do you look familiar?
I don't know. Maybe I have one of those faces.
You do. Yeah. What's your name?
I never saw the movie Baby Boy. Maybe you remember me from
I
way
did.
back when in that, but
What did you do in Baby Boy? I did see it.
I was in the makeup department, but John actually asked me to be in the scene in the salon where Tyrese is selling clothes.
Okay.
And there's a blonde woman wearing. It was me.
Were you the one who we asked, may I have the blessing to sell in your store?
No, but I was in the store.
All right. John was definitely a trailblazer for black cinema.
He was. He definitely was. And I miss him greatly. But that might have been where you knew me from. I'm actually here today because I'm nominated for Outstanding Jazz Album. So in addition to being a makeup artist, I was nominated last year for makeup. This year I'm nominated for my album.
Oh, well, do tell. Tell us more about the album and about the jazz. Makeup artists, I mean, now you're about to step into the spotlight. Y'all hear that, right? Don't sleep on her. Don't sleep.
Well, so the album is called Truth Be Told. I wrote several of the songs for the album after the death of George Floyd. I just felt I needed to say some things, and so it was important to me to do it through music, because I feel that music, really, you can communicate so many things through music, and it speaks to so many people. So I was so grateful to have that opportunity. And I had John Clayton to come on and produce the album with me. He is a jazz legend. And so I'm really excited to have received this honor today.
Music is therapeutic. I mean, music, they say music soothes the savage beast. Music, it'll soothe you. It'll make the worst out of you come out. What is your name again, sister? Angie Wells. All right, Angie, and I'm definitely looking forward to the album, Truth Be Told.
Truth Be Told, if you get a chance, you can go to angiewellsmusic.com, take a listen. I'm on Apple, I'm on Spotify, all the usual suspects.
Angie Wells, y'all, she coming, and not only will she sing for you, but she'll do your makeup for you also.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking the time to speak with me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm Aaron Collins, the TransAlien Tea with Angie Wells.
Nice to meet you, sis. You are doing it.
She's standing here with the lovely Jay Scott. She's going to tell us about her podcast and what it is she's doing. And congratulations for your nomination.
Thank you very much. I'm Jade Madison Scott, and my podcast is Small Victories. It's produced by my production company, WGC Productions, and it is about a year in the life of a recovering drug addict. It is funnier than it sounds, I promise you. It does sound heavy, though. I understand that.
That's awesome. What gave you the idea to do this podcast? What was your inspiration? What motivated you?
Well, that's a funny story. When I was a sophomore at Howard, I was in a short story writing class, and I wrote a short story that was about the Welsh poet Dylan Thomas, and a side character in that story was the main character of my show, and it just sort of spiraled from there.
That's awesome. And I just wanted to also mention that someone as young as you are, like most young people you would think would be out clubbing or going to parties or something, but you decided to create a podcast about social topics like that. I wanted to congratulate and thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, I started writing it when I was around 19. I'm 23 now. And I just don't like clubs because crowds freak me out. This is a lot for me right now. So it makes sense to write at home.
You know what? You with family right now. So, just take a breather and just sit back, relax, and go get this nomination.
I appreciate that, and I'll take your advice to heart and get this nomination. I'm trying to get brunch. I don't know about you. I'm hungry.
Well, you know what? Tell everyone where we can find your podcast and what platforms.
Yeah, you can find Small Victories everywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and it's again produced by WGC Productions, where you can find Small Victories and our other shows.
There y'all have it, everyone. Jay Scott, she's someone to look out for. Y'all better not sleep on her. Y'all, my man, my boy, Troy Skinner, and he's going to tell you more about his project.
Yes, yeah. So my project is A New Life. It's a feature film based on a young father who loses his wife tragically, and years later is introduced back into the dating scene by his daughter.
Man, that's some real heavy topic right there. I mean, because it deals with issues of grief and how to bounce back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, depression is a very serious thing for us in our community, for black men in particular. I wanted to show a perspective of the black male's consciousness in regards to how we deal with love, tragedy, and being able to find new life, man. That's what it's based on, yeah.
I'm glad you're doing that because we don't have too many images like that of black men. We're always depicted as thugs and gangsters and criminals.
Yeah, and that was my creative process. I said I want to tell the story that's not being told. We have to change the narrative. There's nothing wrong with telling those stories. I grew up in the project myself, right down the street from Mike Tyson and all his other people. But at the same time, I moved into something different in my life, and so, I'm an integral man. I want to show that.
I can relate. I'm from the South Side of Chicago, so I know exactly what you mean.
What's up? I lived in Chicago for 1 year. My mom had us there for 1 year, and I never forgot the whole landscape and everything. So, yeah.
Man, that's what's up, man. Now, here it is, y'all. Troy Skinner. Y'all look out for him. He coming up.
Thank you. God bless you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
And congratulations on your nomination.
Oh, yeah. Watch the film. It's on all major platforms right now. Tubi, Amazon Prime, Vudu. You can get it free. It's on Manza. Yeah, watch the film. A New Life. Great film.
Small victories.
Yes, sir. Makes the big victories the small ones. Yeah, look at this man. I love this man. Look at this. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Appreciate you. All right.
He's standing here with my man, Wisdom Ocole, and he's going to tell us more about his project.
Yeah, what's going on? Wisdom Cole here, National Director for the NAACP Youth and College Division, where we serve over 30,000 young people engaged in the fight for civil rights.
Man, that's what's up, man. And I just wanted to add that I'm glad to see more positive images of young black males doing something in the community. This is something we don't get to see too often. And I wanted to thank you personally for that, man.
I appreciate that. Look, it's about making sure that we lift as we climb, making sure that we're standing and sitting on the shoulders of giants, right? I'm only here because this institution, over 115 years, has been thriving and giving opportunities for young people to activate, to motivate, and to turn out.
Also, I like your name too, Wisdom, because we need more wisdom. And what motivated you to do this?
Look, I love my community. I love being in spaces where I get to thrive with my community, and I want to see so much more from our community in the future. And so it's important that we get engaged in this fight right now, that we are a part of defining what the future looks like.
That's very important. Also, congratulations on your nomination. You're going to go on and do great things.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Everybody needs a little bit of wisdom.
That's right. Y'all heard it. We got a little bit of wisdom from wisdom.
We're thankful and grateful to be here from Fast Dreams, a documentary about Bianca Knight and her journey to the Olympics. And we are happy for the credibility that this brings to us as we try to get this project to the school kids and teach them the role that failure plays in success.
That's right.
If you don't have a fast dream, you have a slow memory.
Yes.